just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Antonio Senzatella. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Call at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. There's the strike. 95 of that one. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up to the plate is Will Smith. There's the strike. Squirts away a little bit. Here's a 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Call around third. The throw's offline. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Another solid power season. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher in this game, Big Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Tyler Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Batting second,
Mickey Moniak. Digging in for the Rockies. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Glass now. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man at first. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Freeman puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's in there. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Senzatella back to work. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. And it skips into dirt.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6th, right fielder Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes digs in now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Arcia on his way over, reaches for it, but it's foul. And
That's
ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
First and second, no outs. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And there's a foul ball. First and second, no outs here at the top of the second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
Fly ball to right. Moniak hauls it in for the out.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Buddy Kennedy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Golden opportunity right here. And he takes a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Top of the zone for a called strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. So now here's the DH, Alex Call. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. But they still lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado. Warming Bernabel. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
That's through there for a strike. Glasnow picks to first, and he's back in safely. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Nope. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Braxton Fulford. Ball one low. And another ball. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0. Man at first, one away. Fastball for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Glass now, ready and deals. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Ball one, no
In the
strike.
dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Coors Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Betts playing up the middle at short, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Foul ball there. Left field. Beck moving back for this one. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And that is strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3
Now
Ks
batting,
in this
first
one.
baseman,
Thought it was a pretty good
Freeman.
pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Freeman in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Doyle makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's Colorado's DH, Kyle Karros. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a foul ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Struck out looking in the bottom of the first. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1.
Breaking
Inside
ball
ball.
inside. 2-1. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Walked his first time. Out to short, Betts. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's in there at the knees. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Moniak takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Paz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Out there to center. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I
Now
can see
batting,
already,
left
his
fielder,
bat stays in the
Completo.
zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's hard hit on the line. Doyle hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Alex Freeland.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts puts it away for the out. 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Beck stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one hit to first. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Warming Bernabel.
Digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
The count 2-1, and a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the
Leading off
fifth
for
inning.
Los
Now at the
Angeles,
plate, Buddy
third
Kennedy.
baseman, Buddy
It's
Kennedy.
interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one wrapped foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
Next is the designated
batting,
hitter,
the designated
Alex
hitter,
Call.
Alex
1 for
Call.
2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Senzatella checks over to first, and he's back. Kennedy gets his lead at first. Nobody out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Feed to second, that's 1. How about that double play? Here's Mookie to hit.
Up next
0
for the
for 2
Dodgers,
in this one.
shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Let's go, Rockies!
There's a strike to Mookie.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Doyle. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Denver,
Leading
bottom
off
of the
for the
inning.
Rockies,
So in now for Colorado,
center fielder,
Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle.
Glass now back to work.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, number 37.
Now here is Braxton Fulford. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
On to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
Now
outs.
batting,
Oh, the ball
third
will
baseman,
find you. You come into the game and
Garcia.
better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. now 1-1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And here it comes. And they'll do it again.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is even 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, number 12.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Kyle Karros. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to third. That's out number 3. The Rockies strand 1. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back,
Rockies.
and they make a change to start the 6th.
Number
the new
29.
pitcher, Tanner Gordon.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Leading
Well,
off for Los Angeles.
1-run game.
Catcher,
Will Smith to the
Smith.
plate.
Let's go, Rockies!
And the pitch. Gordon goes 6 feet 5 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Let's go, Rockies!
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
That was a thing of
the
beauty. He may have been a little
center
behind the
fielder,
pitch, but
Hernandez.
by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Just so
Up
sound
next
in
for the
his
Dodgers,
mechanics. Hits against a
right fielder,
firm front
Andy
side.
Palmas.
And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 1 out. Pajes, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
In the air to left, down the line. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And here is Michael Conforto. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Tyler Freeman.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith snags it, and there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter
Now
right
batting,
there. I mean, that
right
pitch was
fielder,
right
Mickey
down the middle. I think he got a little too
Moniak.
excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Moniak
That's a ball.
at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. On the ground right side. Throw on to Freeman, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one almost got him. Two outs. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That catches the corner. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Conforto sizing this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now it's the switch inning second baseman, Alex Freeland. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
Doyle makes the ground. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the slider just misses.
3 balls, no strikes.
That's in there. 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
All right, Rockies, you got it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Call off of first with 2 away. High fly ball down the left field line. Beck on the move. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alexis Diaz.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
And now it's going to be Jordan Beck.
Left fielder, Jordan Beck.
And that is out of play.
Well, these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
On the ground, Freeland. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that
Now
one.
batting, first baseman, Warming.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Warming Bernabel. Swinging a foul straight back. The Rockies trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Now batting.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the play, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and they're down 2-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Herget.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And here is Will Smith.
Will Smith.
On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's out number 1 on a tough play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
1 out, runner at second. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swinging a foul out of play. Ground ball left side. Over to first, and Hernandez is out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
And now here is Andy Pajes.
Let's go, Rockies!
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
First and second. 2 outs. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. Little chopper rolls foul. Freeman, the lead runner, out at second. Pajes at first. 2 out of the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, bases full. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Bounce to the right. Takes it himself out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. So they get out of the bases-loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shohei Ohtani.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For the Rockies.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Braxton
37.
Fulford. That's to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Orlando Arcia.
So in now for Colorado, Orlando Arcia. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next pitch is outside. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 12.
Pitch hitter coming on. Hunter Goodman. Runner on first and one down for him.
Goodman.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fastball is outside. That one missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Right through there for a strike. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing.
Some really good tunnel action there. That's a picture-perfect slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives hard off the outside corner. You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Tyler Freeman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's in there. Strike 1. That one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. So one left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back.
The
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
43.
Anthony Molina.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Third baseman,
He's 0 for 1.
Rojas.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Molina, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Up and in, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Alex Call.
So now the DH spot, Alex Call. And that one is lifted in the air. Doyle on the move to the alley. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And Mookie takes. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Nick Anderson appears to be getting loose. Number 55, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Slider misses outside. And that's in for a strike. Out to center. Doyle under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Blake Trinan.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down a win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Digging in, Mickey Moniak.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Just missed. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Just missed.
Outside.
Next offering upstairs. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting,
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Brings it in, and there's one down.
now batting, left fielder Jordan Beck.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Rockies down to their last out, and the batter now warming Bernabel. Ball 1 there.
Count 1-0.
That misses
That's
the
ball
zone. Now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Whips it to first on the run. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire